The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway.
Passes, and he only had the one TD pass in that game, so he's trying to turn that around and find a way for his team to win.
They start the drive with Cook. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
From the 27, Allen. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the conversion. The Bills at 2-6 now in the year. And whatever promise they had to start the season fully evaporated now as they come in losers of 6 straight.
Well, you know what they often say, winning breeds winning, but unfortunately, the flip side of that can be true as well, because this is a club in desperate need of a spark out of somewhere. A big play on offense, turnover, takeaway on deep.
And this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. And the Vikings are going to get possession here as they force the... Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. Following the interception, Love. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And they're going to get the
backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Love. Open here, Adam Thielen. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well. Their first possession of the game, and they're already going after double coverage.
That's a nice completion that can set the tone for things to come if they're able to keep finding ways to beat what the defense is throwing at them. They look like they're confident that they can get it done.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Love looking to throw it. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hawkinson. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Cook will score. Touchdown, Vikings. You'd have to imagine for a team that's lost 3 straight games, scoring first in this first quarter has to feel pretty good.
It has to feel great for them, and also it's a nice signal to the rest of the team because we talk about complementary football all the time. So they've now signaled to the defense, now signaled to the kicking game, hey, we're here to play in this one. We're going to do our part. Let's see if you guys will do the exact same, and we can break this losing streak.
Greg Joseph on for the extra point. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either, and it's 7-0. Just a 4-play drive that time, and it's capped off by the touchdown run coming from Dalvin Cook. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So here come the Bills out for their second drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
The numbers for him from a week ago. 5 catches, 54 yards.
And he was able to pull that last pass in, but he's going to face a tall order here because he's going up against the number 2 unit in the NFL against the pass.
On second down, Cook. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line.
Allen. And that is incomplete. On fourth down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. The Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. 3-5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start is certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of the season. CD, do you see an avenue where they can still be a playoff team, or is that ship sailed?
Well, since you took me to the nautical side, I'm going to try and keep up here because to me, this ship is about ready to pull out of port. These next couple of games are absolute must-wins for them. Now, if they can win a couple, get to 5-5, maybe they start believing in themselves. But a loss here, that would move them to 3-6. And if that's the case, well, that boat is going to head out to the harbor.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On play action. Love to throw. He's got Smith here. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 47. A give to Cook out of the gun. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now Love. Middle of the field to Jefferson. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
that might affect his bonus.
Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. Nothing here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Another impressive drive, so they're 2 for 2, 2 touchdowns. Charles, a great start to this ball game for them.
And one of the words that's really worked its way into our lexicon is stacking. They've stacked momentum each time out, and not only on offense. Between those touchdowns, defense held, forced a punt to get the ball back, and they've played awfully well in this one. Both sides playing at optimum level.
Joseph connects on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Adam Thielen. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. From the 10. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. They find themselves in a good-size hole here, and a good-size hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Allen to throw it. Looking for his man on the out route, and he's got Diggs. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park.
Looks like a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and 2.
Yeah, maybe expecting a throw. Throwing now is Allen. Swinging this out wide here. Early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it that early.
7 yards there and a 1st down. Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains, but it was enough to get them a 1st down. And it continues to test the defense. They have to think on every play about who might end up with the ball.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. Now the pickup of 8 leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. They run it again with Cook, and he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And now they'll throw with Allen, and down he goes. 7 for him on the year. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. Escaping the pressure right.
That's caught by Gabriel Davis.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Allen going to try and throw on third down. And he completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. Down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on. On 2nd and 10, Allen. That's complete to Davis. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Third down, here's a run by Cook.
And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Cook. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Bills touchdown.
James Cook, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year.
And the Bills have cut it back within a score. And on his way to the end zone, shedding the tackle, he would not be denied.
That's what's called finishing the run. Making sure you power your way through. One-on-one tackle. No running back wants to go to the bench and say, I got stopped just short.
Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt.
And that one makes it 14-7. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told.
And it was the rookie James Cook who took it in to finish the drive. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. Middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
From the 27, Love. And he'll find Thielen on the right side. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. With that, he matches his receiving yards from a week ago. We still have more than a half of football to play. It's a first down. Play action this time with Love. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Von Miller, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Working out of the gun. Love.
This one brought in by Jefferson.
Love's pass to Justin Jefferson. A gain of 9 brings up 3rd down.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
Around the NFL, 2nd quarter in Chicago. It's the Lions that have grabbed the early lead. That one tight to this point, and you'd have to imagine it'll stay tight throughout. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback.
Now, the midterm elections are now concluded, and I think we can all breathe a sigh of relief for that. But now it's time for midterm football, where we've moved past the unofficial halfway point of the season, and we got a couple of good matchups in the night games here in Week 10. Tonight it's North versus South in California, the Chargers and Niners from Santa Clara. And then tomorrow, Monday night, it's both Charles's birthday, happy early birthday, buddy, and the first primetime appearance for the Commanders as they travel up to Philly to take on the Eagles. A lot going on.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a 1st down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And some room to maneuver.
And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 60 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this 1st half.
Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. To throw, it's Allen. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll try the middle with Cook. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 20-yard line. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Allen's throw here taken in by Knox. And he is out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. To throw again on 2nd down. Allen, that's to Cook out of the backfield. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe. And 3rd and 8 now.
I really like the angles that the tacklers came from on that play. They secured inside, took away the cutback. The sideline's there, so you can only go so far outside, and they were able to close in and tackle him for a loss.
Yeah, they used your boy over there, the 12th man. Sammy Sideline, right?
Sammy Sideline. You know something? He tackles pretty well, too.
He's tougher than an airport steak. Now Allen. That's brought in by Davis over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Well, they've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup in continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defensive side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
A good run on first. Goal situation.
Singletary diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra block, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
Bass on for the extra point.
And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So that drive goes a full 80 yards in 10 plays. And it was finished off by a Devin Singletary touchdown run. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Takes it at the 7. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
And now out comes Minnesota. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ballgame, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run at him, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Throwing again on 2nd and 10.
Love.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Love now.
Open man is Osborne. He's got him.
And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the corner. 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Flush to his, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Danielle Hunter, that is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
That play was hard to see. One play goes wrong, and all of a sudden it's 3rd and very long when they had been in 2nd and inches.
Yeah, I know you like the idea of taking a shot on 2nd and inches, but you can't take a sack for that big of a loss.
That's the one thing you cannot do. They gave it up, and now they're way behind the chains. Good luck with this next play call.
Allen. Eluding the pressure right.
Working the sideline here. Did he get the feet in? Yes, they say that he did. Nice job tapping both of them down.
A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
Steps away to his left, and he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
It's now 2nd and 10.
To throw again on 2nd down. Allen, incomplete, right side to Cook.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Allen.
Right back.
And now a fumble. The ball's out, and the Vikings pick up the football. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Anything to make of this, or just a bad stretch? Because he had the 2 fumbles he lost last week and now a 3rd.
It's a bad stretch, but it's one that he has to make sure he overcomes. This isn't on anyone else but him. Taking care of the ball, tucking it away, keeping it high and tight, all the while forward.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Now Love. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. On 1st and 10, Love. Open man, once again, it's Thielen. And he's going to get a 2nd and right at a yard. He'll dump.
Very much. More from you two in a minute, but first, let's take a spin around the NFL and see what's going on here in week number 10.
Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this 3rd quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. This offense ready for the first drive of the 3rd quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense.
2nd down, they go right back to Cook. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. On 3rd and 1, Love to throw. Flushed out right. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They've got momentum on their side. They were once down 14-0. Now it's even at 14 as they look to put together a drive to get them the lead. Remain for second down. From just shy of midfield, Allen looking on the out route. He finds Shakir. Catch number 44 on the year. It's a first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 43. Now Allen. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he's taken down, but not.
Have moved out in front. So this game tied at the half, but we are tied no more. A touchdown there on the opening sequence of this 3rd quarter.
He had a plan, and they executed it almost to perfection, coming right out of the locker room. Now they're feeling good about their chances here in the second half.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the lead is now 21-14.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Minnesota now ready for their next possession.
They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Trying to fire up that running game with Dalvin Cook. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Play fake. Here's Love.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
This is caught inside the 15.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. And now they'll stop play here, at least momentarily. A member of the Vikings in some discomfort after that last play.
We'll check on his status when we return to Orchard Park.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Got a man and he hits him in stride. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because He really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Love from the gun on 3rd down.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Von Miller able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
And that's his 2nd sack in this one.
And you just can't ask a defensive end or an edge rusher to play any better than what we're seeing right now. And, partner, it's still just the 3rd quarter. I'm thinking he's not done yet, even if he's not getting the
Here's Greg Joseph now to try the field goal.
From the left hash, a 31-yard attempt. The kick by Joseph is good, and that'll bring him back within 4.
So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send a message that says, hey, we're not going away.
He was solid on the field goal, but not as solid on the kickoff there. And that'll put him at the 40-yard line to start this drive.
Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly. What they were trying to do there, but unfortunately, the back ran out of room, too close to the sideline. And for defenders, we're often taught, 11 on the field, those sidelines can become the 12th defender. It worked to the defense's advantage on that play.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Allen, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
But good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long.
To throw, it's Allen. He's got him in, complete. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. A big play here for Buffalo.
goes out, you're able to get something out of it, and they do so right there.
And he'll just take be a challenge for them to not allow that.
And
Second and 16. Love now.
because you mentioned he got away initially, and how many times does that end up with a guy taking off for 15 or 20 yards? Here, the support was there, and they made the tackle for a loss.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. Now a fair catch. At their own 44. Second and 5. Now Allen. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. Buffalo. It's the Bills with a lead and the foot down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. And again, it's Allen. There's Stephon Diggs for the catch on the slant. And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 32-yard line. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Shakir hauls it in. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. I don't want to make a story where there's not one, but he threw the 3 interceptions last week. Looked a little uncomfortable. He looks much more comfortable today.
Yeah, just 1 pick so far and his team leads. So now they can play complementary football, meaning if he takes care of the ball and his offense, they're humming along, the defense doesn't have to be out there as long. He's taking care of his guys on the other side of the ball.
They're enjoying a 4th quarter advantage. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on third down. Allen. And it's caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. It looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time, they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. On play action, Allen. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sacked back at the 9-yard line. Lewis Seen brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career.
A CD, a little bit of feast or famine for him. He's had some success throwing the football, but also now he's been sacked 4 times.
Yeah, you just mentioned the 4 sacks, but you're right. He has managed to hang in there and make plays at times. His offensive line figure it out and pick things up and give him more opportunities, and he has to help them by getting rid of the ball a little bit quicker as well.
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook, able to slither by. And from the 9, they get a lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Here's Allen. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Bills add on to their lead, and they appear poised to break this long losing streak. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. All right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Incomplete. And here's Ryan Wright now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away.
Hines now on the return.
That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. Elsewhere, a 4th quarter score now from Tampa. Now you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. If they indeed win, it would be win number 9 on the season. They start the drive with Cook.
And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Working out of the shotgun, here's Allen. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Danielle Hunter, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon.
Well, this has to count as a great team effort today, but this man, he's been at the center of all of it. Really special day for any defense to have this many sacks in a game, even more so for this player. One of the best individual efforts of the season.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Operating from the gun. Allen. Under pressure, they got him again. Sam Martin now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Now a fair catch taken just across midfield, maybe by a yard or two. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. Love looking to throw it to the right side and complete to Jefferson. 8 yards to go on 2nd down. Throwing. Love. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down.
I remember throughout my career here, defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. But they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. The Vikings on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. Working out of the gun. Love. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? Desperation time here. Love on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And the Bills are going to get the football back. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. Allen off the play fake. And
because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
On 2nd down, Cook.
And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. 112 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Left side, Cook. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Allen now looks to throw. There's that man again, Diggs. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
When you have someone that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead.
Throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. 1st down, here's the run with Cook. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They try again with Cook. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll run for it with Cook. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. He will find Buffalo. Stephon Diggs with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Bills look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. That's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free. And his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, Bass to kick away. From the 10. And the tackle going to be made. Offense set to take over again. And you see a lot inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Love now to pass on 1st down. He'll find Thielen working the middle. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Adam Thielen, back-to-back catches. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down. To pass, here's Jordan Love. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. Out route to Jefferson, and he's got it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. On 3rd and 1, Love to throw. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture as now they've got a 1st and 10. Love now. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. On third down, Love. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. On fourth down, Love. And he comes back with one complete. And the Vikings are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Forced out to his left. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. On second and goal, Love. And they're going to get it. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line.
Now, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for Buffalo, they inch closer to respectability now at 3-6 on the year. And they'll get another home date next week as the Browns will come to town. Meanwhile, for Minnesota,